Hey everybody, it's Glenn back with another Clash Royale analysis video. We have the NoTilt World Championships Stage 2 going on. We're going to take another look at the game featuring Jupiter King and Yakitori. This is the game that got Jupiter King into the next round. Yes, I'm already spoiling it here, but we're going to look at how Jupiter King won this game right here, and he already brings in the best legendary in the game right now, Fisherman. It appears he's going to be running some sort of Royal Giant Hunter, but nope, he's got Miner instead, and Miner's attacking the tower. Meanwhile, Yakitori has a Valkyrie on the left side, looking like it was going to get into the end zone, but doesn't, get stopped by Hunter. So really just kind of a slow start here, and then it's going to start picking up, and it's going to get pretty wild on the blue side over here. So Yakitori comes in with a Miner on the right to avoid that Fisherman, and that's safe because the Fisherman is already here on the left side, fully distant from getting hit by that hook. And Jupiter King tries to answer with his own Miner. Those bats come in, and this is before the update. This is a couple days before the update, so those bats, which were at full strength, stop that Miner just temporarily. Hunter being placed on the right side, which is very key, because here comes that balloon, and the only thing that could stop it is bomb tower. But the bomb tower never went on. I'm sorry, the balloon never went to the bomb tower. You see, Yakitori had to play that snowball to push the balloon over to the right side, and then it goes to the bomb tower. That balloon was going to get to the tower if not for that snowball. You see, when it pushes, and then starts going to the left side there. So, and you can't really blame Yakitori for that bomb tower placement. I think many of us would place that bomb tower right there. It just so happened that the balloon just didn't go over. You place it one tile higher, it's just a dead bomb tower. Now, I mean, ideally it's going to be dead anyways. It's just there as a distraction, and maybe I'll get a shot in on the Hunter. But I don't think that's something that's like a bad play by Yakitori. It just so happened that the balloon said, "Nah, I don't want to go over there. I'll just go to the tower. Have a much more fun time there than having to make a detour first." So there goes that balloon. And then Yakitori says, okay, let's just push now with the Miner and see what happens. That whole thing gets wiped out by delivery. And again, this is before the Season 14 update. So you saw that pushback there. And really, this sets up for double time. That's why we see this ice golem right here. And here comes the balloon, and here comes the bomb tower, which is placed a little bit lower to the Princess Tower. Earlier, it was right about here. Now it's centered right about here. So when that Miner comes in, that Miner has to decide, okay, am I going to go to the tower, which is great, or am I going to get rid of this bomb tower here and free it up to go to the balloon, which is also great. And neither happened because the Hunter got in the way. That's play a snowball, and then Hunter just does enough to get that balloon off of the tower. This was incredible. So let's rewind this here. You see the balloon? It starts to go to the left, which is intended. This is so now this is considered ideal placement by Yakitori. The bomb tower is doing its job by reeling in the balloon. This Miner comes in, and the idea of the Miner is to decide, okay, either one of these, attacking either one of these is great. Because, again, if it hits the bomb tower, it frees it up for the balloon to get to the Princess Tower. If you hit the Princess Tower, it's doing damage. None of them happen because the Hunter gets in the way just in time. And now the Hunter is around, but that Fisherman was almost annoying enough, and it was just out of the way. But because of all that sequence in the cycle, Jupiter King could do it again. So he has to play Hunter high up. That snowball pushes it out of the way. And it goes from 1974 to 702. Should mention here that balloon damage is 272. A regular fireball under this season, not this current season 14, but season 13 and prior was 201. So at one more elixir, we're getting 71 HP more damage. And I think in terms of the numbers and the analytics, I don't know if Jupiter King was playing it that way, but as we're going to see, you're going to see a lot more balloon because of this. So the miner comes in. Fisherman stops that hunter and another balloon push, and which means you got to play. You got to bring in the defenses, and that miner in the back is just chipping away until. And I thought that balloon was going to hit the tower, but that snowball came in just in time and got out of the way, and now it's only death damage. Oh, by the way, on the left side, Yakitori got it to 884. So what happened there? Because all we were distracted by what was happening on the left side. So if you look at this ice golem right here, right in the center, the idea was for this ice golem to distract the hunter and these bats. So ice golem comes in, does its job, and Valkyrie follows it. And then Valkyrie just keeps going to the center, and this Princess Tower is hooked on the Valkyrie. This bat's getting shots on the tower, and the Valkyrie has enough range to do damage with the bats. So the bats and the Valkyrie are the MVP of that right there. They basically gave Yakitori a chance to win this game right here. If you just watch, that bat went from trying to follow the progression of this bat right here. It spawned right here. Didn't even take death damage from the ice golem, and then goes all the way up, and then helps that Valkyrie. I mean, that's incredible. That really is incredible. And Jupiter King had to play that ice golem just to stop that from because it could have been not necessarily tower down, but it could have been really bad. And then the miner comes in to try to do more damage. Once I think everybody realized, oh my gosh, this tower on the left side is taking a hit. It's pretty crazy. So another balloon comes in, which means you got to place anti-airs, and hunter and bat stop that one. And it's just within range again. It's down to 878. And Yakitori says, "Okay, all right, we're gonna try to get our push in somehow. We're gonna go in for attack." And miner comes in, and nope, that gets stopped by fisherman. And Yakitori plays bomb tower early, which I thought was very interesting because he could have played anything else. He decides to play bomb tower now. This gives Jupiter King the idea of, okay, how can I position the balloon so that I don't have to deal with the bomb tower? There really isn't a spot unless you go to the left Princess Tower. So we see immediately that balloon is going to the Princess Tower. So because of that, bring in miner and have it do damage instead of relying on the balloon death damage to take down the Princess Tower. Another balloon. We're just seeing balloon cycles. I think the casters might have mentioned this. It's just balloon cycle after balloon cycle. And at some point, it was going to get through. It didn't here, but that death damage was just adding up and adding up and adding up, and it was just going to become overwhelming, and miner finishes the job. It was just a great sense of awareness by Jupiter King to know that, hey, the balloon didn't have to get to the tower. You know, if it got to the tower, that's fantastic, but you got to get death damage at least. You got to get that 272 damage on that tower at the very least. If you do that and you just keep chipping away and chipping away, you're going to get that tower. It got really hairy with that Valkyrie and Bats combination, but other than that, Jupiter King really controlled the pace and the tempo of this game, and that's why he's advancing to Stage 3 of the NoTilt League World Championship Tournament. Congratulations to him. This was a fun one to cover, just because the balloon never really got to the tower, but it was doing its job, and did its job enough to get Jupiter King the win. So, again, congrats to him. We'll see how he does in the next round of the World Championship Tournament. I'm going to end the video right here. Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit the like. Be sure to hit the subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video.